I am Ali Haider. Assalamu alaikum. The most dangerous extinct creatures in history. When we think of the world's most dangerous animals, our minds often picture lions, tigers, or Komodo dragons. But these modern predators pale in comparison to some of the monstrous creatures that once roamed our planet. Today, we will take a deep dive into the history of 7 of the most terrifying extinct creatures, beasts that once ruled their ecosystems but have now disappeared forever. Number 1. Terror birds, the deadliest land birds in history. When we think of powerful birds, species like eagles, owls, or falcons often come to mind. But imagine a bird that didn't just fly, it ran across the land at incredible speeds and could kill its prey with a single strike of its massive beak. These were the terror birds, phorusrhacids, some of the most fearsome land predators to have ever existed. Unlike today's birds, terror birds were gigantic. Some species stood over 10 feet, 3 meters, tall, roughly the size of a grizzly bear. Their razor-sharp beaks were stronger than those of any modern eagle, and their claws were as sharp as swords, capable of slicing through flesh with ease. But perhaps the most terrifying feature of these birds was their incredible speed. Despite their massive size, they could outrun most other animals, including early horses. After the extinction of the dinosaurs, terror birds became the apex predators of South America, hunting smaller mammals and dominating their environment. Their large, hooked beaks allowed them to deliver devastatingly powerful blows to their prey, breaking bones and killing with a single peck. These birds were so lethal that no animal in their territory was safe from their wrath. However, despite their reign of terror, these formidable predators went extinct about 2 million years ago. Scientists believe this was due to new predators, such as saber-toothed cats and early canines, which competed with them for food and eventually drove them to extinction. Luckily for us, the era of the terror birds is long gone, but imagine if they still existed today. Would humans have been able to survive alongside such fearsome creatures? Fearful face. Number 2. Basilosaurus, the ocean's most lethal whale. When we think of whales, we usually picture gentle giants peacefully swimming in the ocean. However, millions of years ago, there was a whale species that was nothing short of a cold-blooded killer, Basilosaurus. Basilosaurus was not an ordinary whale, it grew up to 65 feet long, roughly the size of 2 school buses. But size wasn't its only advantage. This monstrous whale hunted and devoured large marine creatures, including sharks. It dominated the oceans before the Megalodon, the legendary giant shark, even existed. Basilosaurus had incredibly powerful jaws capable of crushing bones in a single bite. Not only was it a swift predator, but its diet also included some of the deadliest sea creatures of its time. Basilosaurus went extinct around 34 to 40 million years ago, likely due to climate changes. As ocean temperatures shifted and its food sources dwindled, other marine predators took over, leading to its disappearance. But one question remains: what if Basilosaurus still lurked deep in today's oceans? Would modern whales become its prey? Number 3. Helicoprion, the circular saw death machine. When we think of terrifying prehistoric sea creatures, images of giant sharks and massive marine reptiles often come to mind. However, few creatures were as bizarre and deadly as Helicoprion, a fearsome predator that looked like something straight out of a nightmare. At first glance, Helicoprion resembled an ordinary shark, but there was one major difference: its lower jaw housed a spiraled, buzzsaw-like arrangement of teeth. Unlike any creature seen before or since, its tooth whorl functioned like a rotating saw blade, designed to slice through prey with brutal efficiency. When Helicoprion attacked, its whirling jaw mechanism shredded its victims into pieces within seconds. This sea monster could reach 20 to 25 feet, 6 to 7.5 meters, in length, roughly the size of a small bus. It was not just a powerful predator but also an incredibly fast swimmer, ensuring that few creatures could outrun or escape its deadly jaws. Despite its dominance, Helicoprion vanished approximately 250 million years ago, during the Permian mass extinction event. This catastrophic event wiped out nearly 90% of all marine life, making it one of the deadliest extinctions in Earth's history. While scientists are still uncertain about the exact cause, theories suggest it may have been triggered by massive volcanic eruptions, climate shifts, or dramatic changes in ocean chemistry. But here's something terrifying to imagine: what if Helicoprion were still alive today? With its buzzsaw teeth and lightning-fast attacks, it would likely be one of the most dangerous predators in our oceans, posing a serious threat to modern marine life, and perhaps even humans. Fearful face. Number 4. Meganeuropsis, the monster-sized insect. When we think of insects, we usually picture tiny, harmless creatures like ants, butterflies, or beetles. But millions of years ago, there existed an insect so huge and fearsome that it could rival today's birds in size and predatory prowess. Meet Meganeuropsis, the largest flying insect ever discovered. Closely resembling a giant dragonfly, this prehistoric insect had a terrifying wingspan of 75 centimeters, 30 inches, about the size of an owl or a hawk. But Meganeuropsis wasn't just large, it was a lethal aerial predator. With its incredible speed and agility, it dominated the skies, preying on smaller insects, spiders, and even tiny vertebrates. During its time, it was one of the most fearsome airborne hunters, swooping down on its victims with precision and unmatched speed. Scientists believe that Meganeuropsis thrived in an era when Earth's atmosphere contained higher levels of oxygen, allowing insects to grow to enormous sizes. However, as oxygen levels gradually decreased, these massive insects struggled to survive, eventually leading to their extinction. Now, imagine if Meganeuropsis still existed today. Would small birds become its prey? Would humans have to watch out for these monster-sized dragonflies? One thing is certain, a world with Meganeuropsis would be a terrifying place for anything that dared to fly. Face screaming in fear. Number 5. Megalania, the giant venomous lizard. We're all familiar with small geckos and lizards that scurry across our walls, but imagine a lizard the size of 2 cars. This terrifying reptile actually existed thousands of years ago and was known as Megalania, the largest terrestrial lizard to have ever lived. This monstrous 23-foot-long, 7-meter, 1,000 kilogram, 2,200-pound, predator was even bigger and deadlier than today's Komodo dragon. But its size wasn't the only thing that made it dangerous. Megalania was highly venomous. Scientists believe that, much like the Komodo dragon, its venom contained powerful toxins that prevented blood clotting, meaning a single bite could cause uncontrollable bleeding, shock, and a slow, painful death. With its massive size, deadly venom, and razor-sharp teeth, Megalania was a dominant predator, easily hunting kangaroos, crocodiles, and other large animals. Its long, curved fangs were designed for gripping, tearing, and ripping apart prey, making escape almost impossible. Why did Megalania go extinct? Megalania disappeared around 50,000 years ago, and scientists believe its extinction was caused by a combination of climate change and the arrival of early human settlers in Australia. Some experts theorize that ancient humans may have hunted Megalania or disrupted its food chain, leading to its decline. Even today, rumors persist about large, unidentified lizards spotted deep in Australia's remote forests. Some believe that Megalania, or a close relative, may still exist in hidden regions, but no concrete evidence has ever been found. But imagine if Megalania still roamed the earth today. Fearful face, would any animal, or even humans, be safe from its venomous bite? It would likely be one of the most dangerous land predators, rivaling even lions, tigers, and crocodiles in deadliness. Final thoughts: a world of monsters. From giant venomous lizards to razor-toothed sharks and eagle-sized insects, these terrifying creatures once ruled the planet before meeting their ultimate extinction. But what if just one of them still existed today? Would you feel safe knowing that a Megalania might be lurking in the forests, or a helicoprion could be swimming beneath the ocean waves? Fearful face. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones. T-Rex Shark Eagle. Allah Nijben.